Welcome to February's edition of Watch Me Suck at Bowling, coming to you from the go-to house when things go wrong with scheduling and weather, latter being the case. New Palace Lanes, home of King of the Palace, Fitchburg, Mass. I planned on doing this a certain week that I had open, but a snowstorm happened, so per usual, if snowstorm or life happens and I can't go on the road, we come here. Plus we debut here anyway, and we also sponsor the event. And speaking of King of the Palace, Watch Me Suck is proud to sponsor the hit Candlepin TV show King of the Palace, where you can see people much better than I am. Search for King of the Palace in the YouTube search bar and watch to your heart's content. And if you like what you see, go to youtube.com/newpalacelanes. Hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, so you can see them as they come along. Per usual, King of the Palace is shot on lanes 3 and 4, and unfortunately for people that'll be on the show, guess what lane I'm on? So, yeah, we know what the place looks like, especially from this view. Kind of see this view on TV, although slightly different. So if Fitchburg Access decides to throw the copyright gods in my face, it's different enough that it shouldn't hit. Anyway, you know how it goes. We got the urethane balls that drifted out of view, and that's the only thing professional you're about to see. And I do want to clear up that, yes, people say I don't suck, but keep in mind, even though I got that 118 at Colonial, there were a lot of times I threw the ball, had total control, and it went in the gutter or completely in the wrong direction. Good bowlers don't do that. So, to some degree, I suck part-time. And with that being said, it's now time for those most famous words you've been waiting for. Part-time or fully, it's now time to watch me suck at bowling, and hope not to. Game 1, frame 1, ball 1. Also, I've been away, and I haven't bowled for a little bit, so this ought to be interesting. Maybe it won't be interesting. Ball 2, I got screwed. And I believe that was just behind the lob line. And that's a spare. And for those of you who, as I adjust the camera a little bit here, for those of you who like the pin setters, here's the Bowmore in action. And there you go. And while I'm at it, I forgot to do something, and that's mention what the high and lows are as of this point. So let's bring that up. In the land of the Candlepins, just last month when I was here, I squeaked by my old high single of 139. It now stands at 142. The low of 44 was done at Mason's. The next one is the land of the Ducks. 147 done at Collins Bowladrome. And the 58 was done at North Chelmsford when I realized the pin cam was in the way, but I didn't want to move it before the game ended, so just let it live and everything was fine after that. And then the land of the 10 pin. 161 is my high, that is it. And the 26 low is a real number, trying to do the Jason Belmonte thing. Needless to say, it didn't work. And now, let's go on to ball 2. Or should I say, frame 2, ball 1. El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will the bonus be? El Stinko lives up to its name with a 3, making 13 for frame 1. Ball 2. Ball 3, could this be Curse of the Fill? Crappy ball, but some new Palace action to save it for 8. So far, not too bad. We had a spare in 1, and then an 8 and 2. Unfortunately, El Stinko, the bonus ball, lived up to its name with that 3 fill. Last ball saving the day, 21. Frame 3, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. All right, we'll take 8. Frame 4, ball 1. Ball 2. Held on to that one too long. That one I refer to as a mistake. Ball 3. Have a recurring theme of 8. Well, we hit a bit of a rough patch, but we sort of saved it in the end, maintaining the ability to hit average, according to ICB standards for casual players. Pair of 8s. We're at 37. Frame 5, ball 1. Frame 6, ball 1. 2 El Stinko the bonus balls. What will they add up to? This is the last home house that I got a double strike in, and that happened to have been the game where I got the 142. Will we get one here? Likely not. Will we get a good fill? Let's find out. Ball 2, El Stinko 2. Both El Stinkos kind of lived up to their name. 6 fill and a strike, not too good. For the score itself, not too bad. Ball 3, the diamond. Almost scooched myself over the foul line. That would have been good. Kingpin remains for 9, so we kind of saved it. Those 2 frames were pretty good. Got a strike in 5, and then we got a 9 and 3. Unfortunately, both El Stinkos not doing a very good job, but a 6 fill helps with the score, bringing it to a 62. Frame 7, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Another 8. Frame 8, ball 1. Unless we mark, we can kiss, you know, score that many digits goodbye. Ball 2. My guess is hit that piece of wood that's next to the 10 pin. It'll carry the other one into the 7. ball 3, best we can do is 9. We got the 9. Well, there was a bit of sourness in that. We got a decent 8 in 8, or 7, should I say, and frame 8. What could have possibly been taken away by a gutter ball. We cleared 9 valid pins, 70. So we should hit at least the bottom end of average skill, which is shown in the graph above the score anyway. Frame 9, ball 1. I'm talking about the performance meter. That's what it is. Ball 2. By the way, that performance meter is based on actual data from each respective Congress about casual league bowlers, people that play for fun. Ball 3. The bowling god and its middle finger for 9. Last frame, ball 1. That meant it hit middle of average. Ball 2. I don't know, maybe that piece of wood right there, it could help. Oh well. If 7's the worst I'm gonna do, I'm okay with that. Well, ended a little weak, but if 7's the worst, I'll take it. Anyway, we got a 9 and 9, 7 and 10. A very respectable score for the average for fun player of 95. And that'll be week 1 of 4 for the month of February 2020 for Watch Me Suck at Bowling. Coming to you from New Palace Lanes in Fitchburg, Massachusetts. This is George F551 saying hope you enjoyed and have a good one.